Alright, so I just want to put my 2 cents out here because everyone else has been putting this stuff out here, and I feel as though might as well. Whether you listen or not, whether you care or not, I couldn't care less. I just been hearing a lot of talk about Vic Mignogna recently, and I gotta say, it's honestly kind of heartbreaking to hear a lot of people talk about this without there really being any hard proof about it. I mean, everyone's accusing him of harassment, but from what I've seen, it's nothing more than just a simple hug and maybe a kiss on the cheek, but that's just being a very overly touchy guy. I mean, it kind of makes a little sense in a way, but at the same time, to get this kind of backlash, accusation, and hatred for him is just to get this witch hunt. That's what the word I'm looking for. To get this kind of witch hunt on the man, it's just uncalled for, unnecessary, unwanted, rude, hurtful. Um, this is you're supposed to be like friends with this guy, but you end up trying to do this just to get your little moment in the time, in the spotlight. And it's honestly upsetting, and all these people supporting it without really having any hard, conclusive evidence is really kind of disgrunting, dissatisfying. And I just want to say I'm not a big fan of Vic. I mean, he is a pretty cool VA from what I've known. Known from Crow, from Ruby. He did Broly from Dragon Ball Super. Really love that one. Edward Elric. He also was inside of Star Trek, and there's other stuff he did as well. I don't know too much about the guy, but I do know that this kind of accusations about him, this kind of problems with him that they're saying is just kind of harsh. And I think it's really that just people just bash him because they're either hating or they're just trying to join in on the bandwagon, and it's honestly upsetting. I do want to say that because of what's going on with this situation, I just want to say, Vic, that if he ever listens or hears my video, I just want to say you still a good, great man. I mean, I'm a huggy guy too, so I can understand Vic's perspective in this. I mean, I'm a huggy guy when it comes to certain situations, and I too have had that problem when there's some people who just don't want it, and I've just never really thought of anything of it. I just did it, and I can honestly say that it's very heartbreaking to hear someone who has a similar sort of setting like I do to just be accused of all of this as if he is the worst scum on earth, and I'm like, this is just absolutely uncalled for. He went out and apologized, and but it's apparently not enough. He's still getting blasted on Twitter, all social media posts. He was canceled for like a bunch of Comic Cons he was supposed to appear to, and a lot of other VA jobs he was supposed to get also fired him in order to not have this. And what happened to the whole thing of innocent until proven guilty? Seems that nowadays, as soon as backlash comes to you, you're automatically guilty. I could go a bit further in this, but I don't want to get myself too caught up in this conversation with other people about the Vic situation. But I just wanted to say that Vic doesn't deserve all the hatred he got, and I stick by that. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. Vic, you a pretty good guy, and if you ever get a chance to see this video, just wanted to let you know you got somebody in your back. Alright, man. Love you, dude.